Hey, hello all. How y'all doing? What y'all think about the season finale of Dexter Resurrection? I thought it was the whole season, all 10 episodes were absolutely outstanding. I couldn't say the same for the Original Sin series, but that one definitely got better as we got into the second and third episodes. So I regret to hear that they're not redoing or doing a season 2 on that one. I mean, it looks like the future for the Dexter franchise is definitely resurrection. They're having a hard time. They're going to have a hard time breaking away from that seasoned killer instinct that Dexter has developed, and because it's just a good. I don't want to say it's a good storyline, like morally it's a good. No, it's just it's good writing. It keeps you interested with what's going on in the Dexter franchise. Anyhow, the franchise is definitely Dexter Resurrections. It's not anything else. Really, I think what we had with Dexter Resurrection was a continuation of New Blood, right? And New Blood, now that was okay. That was a decent. I liked it, but not nearly as magnetic as the Resurrection series has been this first season. Peter, I call him Dinkler. I think his name's Dinklage. Peter Dinklage did an excellent job acting like a Fruit Loop, man. The guy was a wasto. So I've met one billionaire in my life, and we celebrated with him. He was just really rich and just a nice guy, but just had weird ideas. And and everyone was kind of pleasant until everyone was pleasant the whole night, but they changed face when this guy showed up, right? And so I can identify with what they were trying to achieve with the Leon Prater persona, right? I can identify that he was a weird billionaire that got some sort of mental compulsion because of what happened to his parents. Is a very tragic event. And then coupled with the idea of his physical limitations, he just gravitated to this way in his life, and he probably never set out to have his life end up like it did. The serial killer parties was kind of odd. That made him just really weird. But when it got to a point of him committing a murder, I think the fact that he just delved into that personification of his experience, he was able to get this thrill from taking Batista's life, and it just set off something in him, and Dexter recognized that, and he ended up on the table. So was it just me? But when Dexter had Prater on his table, did he not look like a piece of candy that you could pull both ends and you take the candy? I think he looked like that. I don't know. It's kind of creepy to see him there on the table. But which brings me to my next point. So Prater was relieved when he was on the table, and he goes, "You're not going to take a trophy?" So Prater thought that Dexter was changing his mind about killing him because he didn't take the trophy. He goes, "No, not for you. I want to forget you." So, to me, that Dexter recognized the fact that he did not want to be reminded of his failure to Bautista and his almost potential failure to his son, that he got him involved, that he's able to look out for dangers, the danger he puts other people in that he cares about. Prater messed that showed that Dexter was loving his son Harrison, and he cared about his friendship with Bautista, whatever his name is. And he was able to you know, the whole Dexter saga, he's always questioned himself and his love. And so he didn't even get detached from his personality with Rita when he killed the Trinity killer. So, you know, so he was showing love for, and that's kind of made his character evolve. And I think Harrison is actually helped him do that. So there, apparently all theories about the New York Ripper were wrong. There's a guy named Don Frampt, as I think, I can't bring his name to memory correctly. And, you know, and it looks like he was a civil service worker, and he worked, you know, because it shows the manhole cover, and then he kills with the manhole lift thing that it is sharpened and stuff. So it looks like he's a civil service guy, and maybe he retired from his job, or he got fired, and he's still making the phone calls. Well, we'll see in season 2. So if it you know, so I'm pretty sure that he's gonna show himself in season 2. We'll see. Unless there's another. So he's in New York, and that's kind of a crime syndicate type. You know, that's what it's always associated with. You know, and then Miami the same way. So, you know, this might be more gangsterish type stuff, and these hits that this Ripper does might just be assassinations or something. I'm not really, to me, I'm just not giving enough information. I mean, I guess it could be women. I'm not sure if it is, but we're definitely going to find out in season 2, and he's going to be as iconic as Trinity is. Okay. I just have that feeling, because Prater turned out not to be that mesmerizing. I mean, he left the series looking like a piece of candy, wrapped up candy, right? A little piece of Halloween candy or something. It was funny, dude. I mean, you know, the Ripper is definitely showing in season 2, and because he was a civil service worker, he may have gotten injured on the job or something, and he took another position at the jail, and he was the one that kind of facilitated the hanging of Mia and her demise, but she's still active, so that's what they say. I that's what I'm hearing, so I don't know. But Dexter shows love and demonstrates it through not taking the trophy from Leon Prater, and he really gets upset about Bautista, and he's really loving his son. So he's showing that. So that's an evolution of his character. Hopefully he achieves that before they wrap the whole Dexter saga up. That'd be cool. And maybe we'll see someone that does that can live a normal life by the end of it. I mean, people are saying, well, we want him like caught and all that stuff. Maybe not. Maybe he just is so good at what he does, and the wrath of God is with him. And, you know, and he is God's wrath, so to speak, that he may get a chance of redemption and live a life. All right. That's all I got. That's my prediction. The New York Ripper was a guy that worked in the manholes, and he killed people that way. And because he was like a civil servant for the New York City, he may have transitioned over to this job in the jail, and he was that guard. And I'll post a picture of him that helped Mia. I'm calling a faking her death, but we'll see. All right, y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching.